Hello all. Today we are making these delicious fluffy homemade donuts. I was able to get the melt in the mouth texture with this recipe. To start with, we'll melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a pan. Make sure you're keeping it on medium flame. Once the butter is melted, add 1 cup of lukewarm milk to it. Add 2 teaspoons of sugar. I'm also adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt to it. Mix well. Now add in 1 egg to it. Beat it well. Now we'll be adding the yeast to it. Make sure the milk mixture is lukewarm. If it is too cold or too hot, the yeast won't ferment properly. I'm adding 5 grams of instant yeast here. If you are adding active dry yeast, you should ensure to rest this mixture for about 15 minutes. In a bowl, add 3 cups of plain flour. 3 cups will weigh around 500 grams. With 500 grams of flour, I was able to make about 18 donuts. Now to this, you add the fermented yeast mixture. Mix it well with a spoon first. Once the wet and dry ingredients are mixed well, you use your hands to knead it. In the beginning, the dough will be sticky, but as you go on kneading, it will become soft. To knead it well, I am placing it onto a board after applying some oil on the board. While kneading, push the dough outwards like this and then fold it towards you. Do it similarly for about 10 minutes. Now the dough is soft. Apply oil on the sides of the ball and place the dough to rest for 1 hour. Now cover it with a cling film. It's been 1 hour and our dough has doubled in size. Knead the dough for 1 minute so that the air is deflated. Now again cover it with a cling film and let it rest for another 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, the dough has again doubled in size. Now we'll knead it for 2 more minutes. Now let's shape the donuts. Divide the dough into 2 or 3 and then flatten it with a rolling pin. You should not make it too thin or thick, it should be around this thick. For shaping the donuts, you can use cookie cutters or anything. I'm using 2 glasses for the same. With a big glass, I'm shaping the outer side. With a smaller glass, I'm shaping the inner part. Now, after you cut out a donut, you place it on a parchment paper. Now we place it on a parchment paper so that you can easily slide it into the oil. If you take it with your hands, it will lose its shape. Now after you place it on the parchment paper, let it rest for about 10 minutes. Heat up oil in a pan and slide the donuts into it and get it fried. Make sure to keep it on a low flame while you're frying, otherwise it will get burned. Make sure to toast it every now and then until it is golden brown in both sides. Now the donuts are ready to be taken out. Now fry all the donuts similarly. You can use any type of coating for the donuts. I'm doing a simple glazing here. For that, I have melted 2 tablespoons of butter in a pan. Add about 1 cup of icing sugar to it. If you do not have icing sugar, you can always grind the normal sugar into fine powder and use it. Now add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix it nicely. To loosen it up, I'm adding milk. I've added about 4 teaspoons of milk here. Mix it until no lumps are left. Dip the donuts into this glazing and coat on both sides. Place it on a wire rack. Let it rest for about 10 minutes so that the glazing is dried up properly. Fresh homemade donuts are very tasty and it is very different from the shop bought ones. Do give it a try, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and share the video. So until we meet again with a new recipe, bye, take care.